Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, we already got two cards coming out, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Eight of Wands. Wow, okay. So Sagittarius energy, but it can also be the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. This is somebody very abundant. This is somebody who's used to getting what they want, going after what they want. I feel like this person, manifests quite easily. I also feel they're going to have a lot of focused intention on you, Sag. All right, we see the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is how they're viewing you. So they may meet you at a time when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or you've got a lot of work or a lot of responsibilities. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands is the connection. So this is going to be a very I got your back, very ride or die connection. We see the Fool card. Some of you are dealing with an Aries or somebody with Aries placements. It definitely looks like, these are all fire cards. A lot of fire here, but this is somebody brand new with the Fool card. This is somebody who, when they want something, they go for it, all right? The Wheel of Fortune tells me that they're abundant, that they have a lot to offer. I do feel like a comfortable lifestyle is indicated here for you too. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who has everything they need but love. So the Nine of Pentacles is Venus and Virgo energy, Sag. So this is somebody who's healthy, somebody who's in alignment, somebody who has everything they need, right? So, but I also feel they're very independent. So they're not just willing to give it away to anybody, but they do want to share what they've worked so hard for with the right person. And we see the Death card in reverse, Scorpio energy. Some of you, this person may have a difficulty initially, finding that balance between interconnectedness and independence. But I also feel like, I with this Scorpio energy, I feel like this person might be a little bit sneaky or subversive, but I mean in the best possible way when it comes to trying to win you over, trying to figure you out, like checking you out online without you knowing it, or asking friends and family or coworkers about your likes and your dislikes. They're going to do the work. That's what I'm getting there. And we see the Fool energy. Look at you two mirroring each other. So you both could have Aries placements, but you and them are showing up as the Fool, ready for this, wanting to take a leap of faith, being very interested in where this could potentially go. All right. So let's see what else my Saggies need to know here. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? Okay, so they're an entrepreneur, or they put their ideas to work for them. They may work hard, but they're investing in their future. And look at that creative energy, and we get these real like artist or creative vibes off of this Fool card here. So they potentially enjoy art, working with their hands, music. They enjoy putting ideas to work for themselves. All right, let's see. And we see this person. Now, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. So we see Mama's Boy. So your person has a close-knit relationship with their mother, whether she's alive or crossed over. This person could also be someone who, maybe they have a child, a son in particular, from another connection. They may look a lot like their mom. They might act a lot like their mom, or maybe they followed in their mom's footsteps as far as career, family, business, or what have you. Yeah, and we cannot move away from the fact that this person absolutely has strong fire in their chart. So Aries, Leo, Sag, really strong Sag and Aries here though. Some of you, this person is a writer, and again, the Eight of Wands tells me they're a good communicator. They're really good with words. Sag, once they meet you or they know you, they're not going to want to let you go. They're going to have so much focused intention on you. I think they're going to write you poems, songs, or just like I get, really beautiful messages to let you know exactly how they're feeling. Oh, this person could be a writer or a singer or a songwriter. Okay, but we do get that creative energy. We see art, we see writing, we see music. All right, so beautiful synchronicities there and confirmation. And they're rolling in money, so they absolutely have a lot to offer. Absolutely, with that Wheel of Fortune energy. Beautiful. All right, what else do my Saggies need to know about this person? What else do my Saggies need to know about this person? Okay, so this person some of you, when you do meet them, I mean, I feel like they're financially stable. They do have a lot to offer. Some of you, though, there may have been some sort of unexpected bills that have come up for them. I don't know if it's like a trip they had to take for, maybe having to take care of their mom, or the loss of a family member. It could be something along those lines, but something kind of feels big, right? It's not going to affect their stability. Okay, but again, you might meet them and find out like they just had to, like, I don't know, fly to a different country or city or state to take care of a parent, or to settle an estate, or something along those lines. We see courtship. Okay. This person, I feel, doesn't really love dating. Okay, so like they may not have been really exploring their other options. They've probably been more focused on just their health and their finances. All right, yeah, and we see great fortune, yeah. Some of you, this person, I feel, hasn't spent a whole lot of time, money, effort into dating, but when you come along, Sag, that just changes everything. Some of you, too, this person has, if it was a divorce or it was a separation, they may have a pattern or history of people using them for their money, for their status, okay? And so what they love about you is they're not going to get that vibe from you at all. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. All right, this person is physically active, so I get that they're healthy. They like to work out, hike, do things like that. You two might do hiking together or camping. This person may have tattoos. Again, a specific message that's not for all of you, but it will be a confirmation message for some of you. This person is a fire sun sign, most likely Aries or Sag. And they've been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. So this is definitely somebody who's been around you. I do feel that this person might travel, though, a lot for work, or they just enjoy traveling. Again, and they may have had to take some sort of emergency or unexpected trip. I get to like help family is kind of what I'm getting. All right, so they're viewing you as the 10 of Wands. So when they meet you, Sag, they know that your life is busy, that you have a lot of responsibilities. They may meet you at a time where you feel like it's a little bit less than ideal to start dating someone or to date. But remember, everything happens exactly when it's supposed to. And all right, we see the Queen of Cups. They see you as very loving. They also see you as very creative, very nurturing, very intuitive. You put your ideas to work for you as well. And we see the Queen of Swords. All right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But they see you as very practical. They see you as somebody who's honest, somebody who's very much so in alignment here. And intelligent. So loving, but also very emotionally intelligent. And always have something to talk about. And honest and authentic, I feel, is what they're really attracted to. Look at that. We have the 8 of Wands. So how are you going to be feeling? You're going to be feeling this 8 of Wands energy. I don't think you two are going to want to really let each other go. I feel like there's going to be a lot of focused intention on one another. You both may be feeling like you've manifested this. You want to see where it goes. And this may be another case of things moving quite quickly. If I'm not mistaken, the Aries reading was like that. And again, we're getting a lot of Aries energy here. But I think the Aries reading was about, we know it's right. We're on the same page and things. It's not going to be a slow burn here is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what they really appreciate or they really admire about my Sagittarius. What does this person really appreciate or admire about my Sagittarius? They see you as this queen energy. So we see Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Now we get the queen archetype. And again, if you're not female or that's not how you identify, but it doesn't matter. My readings aren't meant to be gender specific. You radiate the regal feminine. You use your benevolent authority to protect others. You're not arrogant. You don't, freak out or become more controlling if your authority is challenged. You're not demanding either, but you're not afraid to, set boundaries and stand up for yourself. All right. And we see lover energy. Yeah, so they see you as the lover archetype, great passion and devotion. So being very passionate, very devoted, not only to your partner, to your people, to your work, to yourself even, but unbridled appreciation of someone or something. They also feel like, you're going to make this person feel extremely good, Sag. All right. And you both are going to be feeling it. You're both going to be feeling it. All this red energy tells me there's going to be really strong sexual chemistry, but there's also going to be passion. but like real passion, not just sort of like let's hook up type energy. Now, I feel like this is going to be a connection, especially with this Seven of Wands, which I love so dearly, because it's two people. It's me and you against the world. It's me and you protecting this relationship, protecting each other, you know, and keeping, you know, third party energy out, or, you know, or negative energy out of the relationship or from affecting the relationship. So Spirit's saying that, ooh, okay, so that really wanted to fly out. This connection highlights differences that invite understanding, and growth comes from awareness. So again, there's a lot of things that you may mirror about one another, but your differences here are going to be what make you stronger. This connection asks you to evolve beyond familiar patterns. So it's also going to push you towards growth, and for them as well. And speaking of growth, this person is committed to learning from experiences. They value evolution over perfection. And this person is very growth oriented, and so are you. You want to build, you want to grow together. All right, lovely energy here, Sag. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. All right, what else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person or this connection? All right, third party energy. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. So I didn't really get that anywhere else in the reading. The only place I could see it coming through here is this Queen of Swords. So some of my Saggies, you might have an ex or some sort of third party around you. And there may also be, I mean, the reason the Seven of Wands is coming through, there may be somebody who's trying to keep you two apart or meddle in this connection. It does not have to be a romantic rival. It could be a friend or a family member, or just, you know, somebody who's gossipy, or somebody that doesn't like to see people happy, because I can see this type of relationship being triggering for people. But again, I feel like that it's not going to really affect you too much, or this connection, because you both are committed. All right. And we see spirit, soul, path, a personal evolution within your relationship. Okay, things might start off as a bit of a tease energy. So the energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain at the beginning. But I do think that the ball kind of gets rolling quickly here for you. We do see somebody here and may need to let go of the past. It may be you, Sag, because again, we've got that Queen of Swords in your energy. So clear your energy to allow more love into your life. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Any advice, dates, or times here? We see not likely when? Not likely in December. Okay. So maybe I'm connecting too with people who are not, who are like November Sagittarius here. Okay. And if you met somebody back in December, it might not be this person. And we see the month of July coming through. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.